Salutations! How do you do today? Let's take a little walk. Notice what you see. We have some sighting. What else are we noticing? Lines. All right, friends, so when you're nailing sighting, you want to nail that sighting into these studs. So what you need to do is first locate those studs. The way you do this is you tap on the wall. Did you hear how that sound changed? It changed from a hollow to a solid. And so I've gone ahead and put marks on here where that stud is, where the solid wood is behind that plywood. Then you can make sure to nail into those studs, because you don't want to nail just into plywood. You want to get your nails into the stud, because we were hanging that siding on the studs. So when you have your stud located, you're going to take your level and you're going to level that up so you can continue to go up and you don't have to locate those studs every single siding layer. So locate your studs, level them up. So once you've located your studs and you've leveled those lines up, then you're ready to install your siding. This vinyl siding locks into place. You know it's locked into place when it will slide really easy. If it doesn't, if it slides really hard, it's probably not locked into place. You can also look underneath it and make sure it's not bubbled out anywhere on the bottom. So then, when you nail this, where your J-channel and your siding meet, you need to make sure you have a 1/4 inch gap. You don't want your siding tight into that corner. You want to slide it out a 1/4 inch, because with expansion, this vinyl siding has a tendency in hot sun to expand, and you don't want it to expand and then buckle and look horrible. So make sure you have a 1/4 inch gap. So now we're ready to nail it, and when you nail it, obviously we're nailing on a stud like we talked about before, and you're not nailing it super tight. This isn't like a piece of wood where you're just sinking that nail in super deep. What you're gonna do is find your stud, you're gonna nail it into this depth. So we're actually not nailed tight, we're nailed right to this top seam, which allows this to expand a little bit. You see these little grooves in here. You're gonna wanna nail most of the time in the center of those so it can expand and contract. So it can have just a tiny bit of movement in this vinyl siding. And this brand actually has letters under each hole that allows you to locate 1 or 2 studs, and then every 16 inches is the same letter. So if you located maybe 2 studs, you can see, oh, it's in the small D here. I know it's gonna be somewhere close to this. I can put a nail in there. So we're not nailing super tight on this. We're nailing to where that nail is touching the top lip, and we are hanging the siding. We're also not pushing up. See how much play that has? It can go, we probably have a 1/4 inch play in there. We are just snapping it in and then pushing against the wall and nailing straight in.